Hello everybody, Glitch Ripper here. I'm back for some more Thaumic Resurgence 2, and yeah, I was thinking that I may need to stabilize my infusion setup before I really go very far. So I'm going to use some candles, and making them you need this magic tallow, which requires rotten flesh in a crucible with a little bit of Ignis, and then you get some magic tallow, which is EMCable. So that's nice. And to make the candles themselves, you just need a couple magic tallow and a string, and that's very specific to the center, apparently. There we go. You get 3 candles. They can be dyed, by the way. All the usual colors. But I think I just need to grab a lot of them-ish. Maybe 12 can be a good starter. Maybe... I think I'd want more than that. I want more than 12. Let's try 16 candles. Yeah, that ought to work. Now, since I hadn't made those before. There we go. I also need to set up more jars, because I'm going to use a ton of these very fast. Now what time is it? Okay. Oh, excellent. It's just dawn. Sweet. I was kind of out in the end doing stuff for a while. Mainly I was... Oh, lag spike. Okay, that was awkward. Okay. Yeah. Wait, can I not place them directly on top that way? I apparently because of interactability, I have to do this. So I have to sneak place. Very weird that I have to do that. Jars do have some interactability, but it's usually for files, not for fellow jars. So what is going on with that? I legitimately have no idea. So yeah, let's just see how far this number of jars, darn lips, this number of jars stretches. Because I'm gonna need to do more stuff, but I think that should be able to find all these. Well, these I mean. So I should be able to do that pretty well. Now, as for my infusion altar setup, I kind of had this idea where I was going to place them kind of angled out, well, kind of facing out of each of the, each of the pedestals. So it kind of, it kind of makes it easier to track. And one each at each of the corners for starting stabilization. I could do some other things like skulls, and also some other things I could get from Botania later, but for now this should make it pretty stable. I mean, it's just saying stable now, but it's not going to show exactly how stable, just that it is, because when it starts getting unstable, stuff starts happening. Now, if I remember right, the thing is, I was going to get into my artifice and do a few things. Or was it under? It was under infusion. Okay, so I was wanting to make this headband of curiosity, and I was wanting to do the well. I might do research for Arcane Infusion, maybe even during. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I did that little research game, because I want runic shielding, but this thing is just so good. So yeah. Now the thing is, it takes a ton of cognitio, a ton of vacuous, and a lot of vinculum. So I need aspects of thinking, aspects of void, or emptiness, and a lot of aspects of trap and imprisonment. Plus I'll need 4 emeralds, a fancy belt, and 4 books and quills. So this thing has a bit of a recipe. Now the thing about it is, whenever you look into these, you'll see instability, and it'll say a category like in this case moderate, which means you kind of got to stabilize your setup at least to a good degree. So, but not like a super major one. Now, the thing I need to do is I need to find out, and I'll just kind of stand here while the slimes accumulate, because I might do a little spell blasting to take care of them for a while, because I do need to increase my magic level a bit in terms of spell casting. So, thank you, Angel of Vengeance. Wrong thing I was looking into. I was going to. Oh wait, yeah, I was. I was going to check out Cognitio and see what all had a good amount, because that's going to be probably my big point. So we'll see here. Aspect from item shelf. Alexandrite chestplate. Alexandrite apparently has a ton. Okay, that's interesting. Doesn't have too many aspects, and some of the ones could be useful otherwise. Looks like it would load up some things instantly, pretty much. Compound bow from XG. Holy goodness sakes. I wouldn't even be able to hold all that. You're assuming it all processed. Oh my gosh. Bookshelves tend to have a lot, so I might be going bookshelf armor. I mean, it is kind of a funny thought, but bookshelf armor, I guess? I can always exchange out some other things later. That one has like 63. So I could go with bookshelf armor pieces. I mean, that's still just hilariously funny. Void Seer's Pearl. Oh my gosh. That thing is ridiculous. Uh, Madness Engine. So some of these things have some interesting aspects. It always starts out with the highest one, so if you just need to go for it, then that'll help you pretty far. So I I mean, do I have any Alexandrites is a pretty good question, because it says Alexandrite block, Alexandrites from Bewitchment. Have I mined any of those? Because otherwise I'm going bookshelf. Because it looks like they're going to be pretty good source. Because I have mined a few minerals from Witchery. Slappy Slimes. I might blast you later. Okay. Malachite, Garnet, Jasper. It is nice that it has good integration. But unfortunately, no Alexandrites. Okay. Sorry, I don't have that gem, so I'm gonna have to do something a bit more wacky. Because let's face it, bookshelf armor. Okay. But this is why I love block armor so much. Is it has some interesting combinations and cool things you can do. So I'm gonna make myself bookshelf armor. Now, it basically had it where you could do it by other trees, but I don't need to worry about that. In fact, just because I'm going to do it in the thaumaturgical style soon, I'm going to do it in here. Now, don't worry, it won't use crystals just because it's doing it. That only works for Thaumcraft recipes, so no worries. But you can use this as a crafting table that keeps the stuff inside until later. So it's sort of like how the crafting station in Tinker's Construct works. Wow, that was worth a lot of observations. Okay, and just in case I need to do this again at some point, I'm going to go ahead and analyze that. Okay, so these have pretty good amount of aspects. Now, the Headband of Intellect, I think it was a pretty huge amount of... Yeah, it's like 150 Cognito. Those two should be... Well, actually, Vinculum kind of is semi-rare. Vacuous isn't really because it's in a lot of containers. The Vinculum... Well, actually, I think I did eventually find some Cobwebs and analyze them, so I should be good with that. Cobweb, I think, has Vinculum. I just don't know by how much. You know, I wonder if it has an armor type from block armor, because that would be kind of funny. So I found out something I can burn, and it should give me a pretty good amount. So I don't think I'll need too terribly much here. So maybe I can burn a few planks. Maybe. Because it'll accept all sorts of fuel as far as I know. Okay, so it's prepped and ready. So you burn that. Whenever that burns down, I throw in the next thing. Because these don't stack. I mean, I could have used bookshelves straight up, but I think it'll be okay. Then again, the burn time with this isn't the same as with coal. It doesn't last quite as long, so the question is, will I be able to have this all processed? It's a very good question. Hello? You're supposed to burn down? I guess it's trying to process? That has aspects. Actually, just these two things would probably work. Okay, let's see how much we got here. A fair amount there. Bit there. Nothing further on. Seems to have concentrated just... Oh, it's still processing. Because it kind of has to take time to actually give you your aspects into your containers. So these alembics can only do so much that way. That might be why it's not breaking this down. Either that or it's too powerful. Which I don't blame it, because that's an insanely large amount of aspects. Okay, so that's processing. I think maybe it has a hard time if there's just too much in something. Because that has a lot, so yeah. This one does too, but I think it can do it. Okay, so it'll process that even if it doesn't currently have fuel, because that'll just kind of gradually filter through. Okay, so that's building up. It is. Okay, we got some of those. So whenever I start filling these up with my little device, it should be fine. Okay, and notice it's getting a bit dark out. So I'm going to have to go in here, but at least I think I'll be ready to do my first major infusion that I've done for quite some time. It's been a while since I've done this, and the dynamic is similar, but there's always a few tweaks. And of course, sleeping restores my magic. You just have to have a good night's rest, like any good spellcaster does. So my magic is recharged, that stuff's still stoking along. Oh, please keep continuing. You're not rising anymore? Oh boy. Some of that does get turned into flux. So there is a chance I might have to deal with a flux rift. So, maybe. Well, let me see. What is it around here? It's getting high-ish, but it's not super bad, so I should be fine. Okay, let me get some more planks. Well, actually, I might just go straight up coal, because apparently this does take a while. In a way, like, all the fuel is proportional, but it works for less time than it would be in a normal furnace. So, one coal, let's see, can it even process 2 items? Because I'm going to make sure that I have enough of that and I can turbocharge the others, so they should be fine. But you can actually store a surprising amount in these alembics. I just need to see if I can get it up to enough. Okay, so trying to remember if it's emptying or filling. Nope, that's not it. Just remember which one it looked like. There we go. Okay, We're working it now. Okay. Good, good. Getting some pretty good aspects here. Oh, it can only handle up to 128. Okay. That helps explain a few things. So that's why it was maxed out. I forgot that little detail. Does that even say that in here? Cinch smelting. Hmm. Might want some arcane bellows. Because they can kind of speed stuff up. Let's see, where's the bellows? It's not in the cinch tubes, right? Because that would be a little weird, but I've seen otter. Nah, nope, nope. Where is thing about bellows? Is that a... Maybe it's in another section. Maybe that's under artifice. Arcane bellows. Yeah, there it is. Does this help speed up furnaces and cinch smelting? It's not that bad, so whenever I grab that, I might do that later. Because it looks like it accepts a lot of different wood. Okay. Wow, that has enough right there. Okay, so we have enough cognitio, but we need a decent amount of vacuous and vinculum now. Vinculum looks like another hefty one in this case, so let's go with that. Okay, so which ways can I get a lot of you? Crystallized obsidian. Um, how do I even... Crystallized obsidian? Oh. Um, so that's interesting. I was really thinking I wouldn't be able to do that, with what I got, but apparently I could. That is one of the things with the highest aspects. Wait, amber? You can make it out of amber with block armor? Okay, so amber set. I might try that, because amber does have a large amount. Is there anything else interesting I could do it with? Like, could I do it with, cobweb, for example? Wait, did cobweb even show up this time? I mean, that traditionally had a decent amount. Like here, we have cobweb. That's 5 each, so that could take a while, and I think I want to go with rapid shot. So let's go ahead and try out this crystallized obsidian set, which from Cyclo, which looks pretty tough armor, so might actually grab this later. It has a ton of aspects. That is going to... I mean, I'm going to have to drain aspects from everything first, because that's going to be ridiculous. Okay, so let me empty these out, because... Whoa. Okay. Thank goodness for the slow float. So you just charge into something, because I'm going to need a lot of herba later, but just not right now, so I might as well save it. Let's see, Bestia, the armor aspect, more cognitio. So I might actually just use some of, like, a good portion of what's in here first before I drain that. So I might leave that in. I have a pretty good size stack, so even though that armor has a ton of aspects, it should still be able to be contained within all these. Wow, that gave it an absolute ton. So just find little places to pour it, and we'll be good. I think it can actually go through blocks in terms of searching. So I think it's just going to the nearest unoccupied one for these because I haven't filled up like every last aspect, but it will prioritize on those that already have the proper aspects. So it kind of has a smart pathing type thing, which is really cool. If only I was in line with this when I did that. I need to make that path wider, which I have no reason why I don't have it wider, because I can clearly afford it. Okay, so I'll let that drain. And oh wait, I have transmutation table already set up, and I have one in my inventory, so I can start making that stuff here. Okay, so I need to make this crystallized obsidian, and that is made with amber, obsidian, chorus flowers, and an emerald. So did I actually extract any chorus flowers? I didn't take any chorus flowers the last time I was in the end. Okay. That would be a bit of a problem. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay. Anyhow, got these drained out, so I'm good on that front. It's always going to be a war zone when I'm in the end, because there are some powerful things there. But at least I can go back pretty quickly. So I'm going to herald my way in and zip along. So Portal Cove. I always got to fly a moment to reset my position for some reason. It always wants to wiggle on me like crazy. Okay, going back to the end. Because apparently I need to do that thing. And that thing is find a chorus flower. Because I've obtained chorus fruit, but that has been from enemies, so therefore I didn't have the actual flower. Normally I do in fact harvest the flower. So, weird exception. Okay, now let me see, can I find... Okay, they're sniping me. They're sniping me. Got the right Astaroth claws, but he's sniping me. Okay, this might be a weird way in, but I'm wondering, because I bang my head on things whenever I do this so often now, can I do this on purpose? Oh. Almost worked. Weirdly enough. Whoa. Okay, I think it worked that time. Nope. Really? Not? Okay, that's just annoying. Never mind. It's not working. It's not working. Not working. I need to actually throw... Or maybe it's just because I'm mounted. Which kind of defeats the whole purpose. Okay, can I, Okay, I'm going to, get off my mount and fly. You go there, I will toss in here, so yeah. It activated, but there's a delay. You will actually see the beams whenever it activates regardless, so if there's some weird delay, that's what happens. I don't want to be on my mount whenever I do this, because I think maybe that's what was stopping me. All I need is a chorus fruit. Hello? Don't tell me I need to, like, keep tossing in more ender pearls. Because that was like a perfect hit. I mean, that totally should have worked. Haha. I totally juked you. There we go. Whoa. Did I land on something? No. Okay. I'm good. Withering stare. Go poof. Thank you. Aw. Whoa. That guy appeared literally right behind me. Like, seriously? Okay. Let me move over to a safer flower. Which I know I must... What? Okay. They have figured out how to go into formation against me. Okay, that was interesting. Hey, you little, would you mind going into the flame? Thank you. That takes care of them. So, that happened. Oh, I can scan the plant too. Sweet. I just love doing that sometimes. You jump past me. And then into my fist. Good job, Raymond. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna eat one. Nom, 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 nom. Something hit, that's what hit me. Get stared at. Monk stare. Dun dun dun. Very classic. Okay, I do have ender pearls to get back, because I just need to get back through the gate, and then I can teleport using the book. Oh wait, I wouldn't need to, because then I'd be back home. Never mind. Okay. Of course I can find other things later if I need to. That being the key feature. Did I arrived on top of it. That's new. Okay, they're trying to surround the place, but I still have a few shots, so... Hee Got away from me that time. Okay, so... I just need a few things to get this one done. And... that will take care of that. So... what monsters nearby? I don't see no monsters. You hallucinating there. It's a hallucinating bed. Maybe the bed is just dreaming. Dun dun dun. Okay, that takes care of that. But I must get this headband. It just seems so useful. Because just unlimited observations at the exchange of just a little less experience. I totally want that. I think it does in fact take like literally 2. Okay. Emerald. Some obsidians. And let me see, let's check this chain again. Oh, I need ambers too. Okay. It is actually Ore Dictionary compatible, so I can just take these ambers. This does let me know why ambers were a big deal in Cyclic, because I had seen the amber fossils here and there. I was wondering what they were there for. Apparently they're for this. So crystallized obsidian. Thank you. Of course, I'm getting a ton of observations just from from making things, so maybe I don't have to worry too much about the headband, but still, eventually you will have scanned just about everything in your area. So when it comes to that inevitability, you kind of have to be ready for it. So, just a little something in advance. Hello? Is that not how you make your crystallized obsidian boot? Oh, okay. Wait, it used this one like that? Or did it... I'm not... What just happened? Do these really have... Okay, they're like an upside down helmet. I did not realize that that would be a thing. Yeah, I thought it would be completely like normal armor. So excuse me for expecting the pattern that just about every armor, including modded, usually has. There are exceptions, but they are just so rare. And that apparently is one of them. I know this will probably not be the best armor since I'm a monk, but I just kind of gotta know how this looks on me. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Though it reminds me a lot of Abyssal Knight armor. Still, it'll work. So I just need to grab myself a little coal. And then, just in case. It looks like this has about not quite the perfect amount of aspects, but it will fill this up like crazy. So, yeah. So this will get my vacuous. Hello. Can you not cook it? Hmm. That does not seem to be a thing. Okay, let me see if that's an overload, because again, it may be that there's too much. So let's just try the boots. The boots are still too much for you? Okay, maybe it can't take anything that's too complex in general. So I guess I'm gonna have to brute force with something else. Just tons of amber. Let's just go with tons of amber, and preferably in block form. Okay, that only goes in groups of 4. Uh, fair enough. It has 30 each, so actually should be able to do this pretty fast. For that part anyhow. So yeah, let's just scan this in to make sure. And let's just grab a second one. Cause I only need like what was it? Was it no, it was higher. How much was it? 100. Okay, so I'm gonna need at least 4 of these blocks. That's kind of being hopeful. Because again, it does process some into other things, so namely flux. So it's going through that pretty fast. Like, so fast I might want to be looking for my my other aspect there. Okay, what do I got? Is it going to process enough? Because I'm going to need 100 of that. And where's the next one in the chain? Has it even popped up yet? No. I'm pretty sure that's because it, okay. So, either way, I'll try to look for something with a large amount of vacuous. So let's see. I'll just let that process while I do this. Shaded metal. Oh my gosh, that stuff is insane. But no. Ender chest plates. I'm wondering if it'll be too much. Maybe I should just do ender chests and see how well that goes. Because they've got a good amount. So if I just do a few of them, it should work. So let's try ender chests. 99. Oh, you are such a tease. Because I need 100. I literally, it stopped one short. Oh, like, seriously, I just... Okay. I will literally throw in a piece of amber and see how it goes. Come on. You know you want to process. Seriously. Oh well. I guess I'll see if I can get some other stuff in here. So that's not going to be too terribly much. So let's go slightly overkill because we know that it's not going to want to process as we want it to. So yeah. Oh wait, it did process. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It just had a delay. That's all. So we are working this. And this has 7 aspects, so I'm definitely going to have to drain that out before I do anything else. So let's drain these out. That does look cool. Thanks, Azanor. Oh. Some of my other targets, because I kind of need a pommel again. So I might take some of those guys out in between and hope that I get myself a nice new Jin Cloud. Wow, just got the right moment. Okay, so that'll take care of that. And these ought to fill otherwise. Oh wait, I also need to drain the Cognitio from above. Oh no, I won't as soon as I let this drain, because then I'll be able to have... So that'll be like 7 aspects. I think I got a column of 8. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it'll be able to be just fine. Okay, so I'll just about be able to do my first infusion. This has been a different quest than I first expected. But it has been interesting. Here on Aspect Quest, I've redecided that I'm going to rename the episode that. Because, it's kind of what I'm doing. Because at first I was going for one thing, then everything decided to go another. So either way, I'm sorting aspects, I'm extracting aspects, and it's getting interesting. So yeah. But some things apparently don't want to burn, and that's kind of an annoyance. Pardon me, I need to shoot a lot of slimes now. This does count as a line, so you can kind of hit multiple. Okay, still got a little bit left. Phew, wiped out an area. Nice shot. Nice shot, me. Whew, really wiped out an area. Did I miss that? Yeah, I missed that. I've been gathering the ectoplasm they give off for a while. It's kind of valuable. I definitely need more experience because I'm going to be burning through it a lot in a little while. And I also need it for my transportation because that's how my book works. The Ender book is it works by burning experience. And if I'm going to have to keep going back and forth to the end, then I'm definitely going to need to make sure that I have the ability to do that again. It takes a decent amount each time. Oh, I have a Flux Rift again. Currently, no, that's the high. Um, um, just hanging out here. Let's be a. It's still under 50. Seriously. Oh, it's still processing. Um. Okay. I have everything coming after me. So that's going to be one of those moments. Why does this stop sometimes? I'm not entirely sure what drives that sometimes. I think there's an updating issue. Speaking of updating, I think I'm going to be super cautious in between episodes for a little while. Because I have a Flux Rift and a lot of aspects to deal with. And also some enemies to deal with too, like flying Rykos. So there's that. Wait, can I just scan this to see that better? I'm not sure if that's updated. Okay, I guess I'll do the actual infusion party next time. But at least I know it should be stable and I should have plenty of aspects, because this is going on a bit longer than I expected. Because I really thought that I'd get these aspects a lot faster, but no, it decided that it wants to do things very... See, is that needing more fuel? Yeah. You see, I'm having complications with this thing that I did not originally expect, so... Yeah, things tend to go longer whenever things don't go quite right. So also, I think sometimes this block is a little tweaky about having to place and unplace things. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I actually have enough now. Of course, a little more is not bad of an idea. Okay, it's invisibly filling. Okay, because it's the aspect of emptiness. That's actually pretty thematically accurate. So, I thoroughly approve that. Okay, that happened. So let me take this. Hello, jar. I need you. It has it like a durability bar now. That's odd. But yeah. That is weird. just just saying that is weird. By the way, nearby jars never count for or against your stability. That's like a special rule. Okay. Might be able to do this now after all. Because, takes some serious emeralds. Book and quill. Well, to be perfectly fair, I need to ink that. So, yeah. Don't worry about the aquatics, they can't reach me. Though I am still doing this at night, which should be a little worrisome due to all the Rykos. Okay, for and the fancy belt, which is 3 leather, a diamond, and a gold ingot. Okay, that's fine. I accept that. So let's grab just the last, because I might be able to do this all in one shot, actually. I mean, I've been really struggling for it, so I might as well complete what I've been coming here to do. Okay, so let's do this. If I stay far enough away, maybe they won't be able to get to me. And does this actually matter with the order a bit? I'm gonna do it kind of like that. So apparently I gotta do this kind of with them spaced in a certain way. Okay. Now, can I activate it this way, or do I have to activate it another way? I think I need the Caster's Gauntlet. Can I wand? Nope, I can't wand. So I need my gauntlet. And something managed to get out of the water and kill itself. That was interesting. Luckily I have no foci, because you can't do this with a focus. And seriously, spider? Okay, so let's try and see if this works. Hopefully this goes in one shot. Okay, now I need to watch what's going on. Are you activating, or do I need to hit you again? There we go. Usually you just activate it at once. Or am I thinking... Well, it has changed version, so let's face it, that's gonna happen. Okay, it's still pretty stable. Oh, it's very stable. So I used enough candles. That's good. It's draining power. Okay, it's saying the cost and how much it's actually going towards the cost, which is kind of new. I like that. It's basically showing your progress in aspect usage, but it's not showing how much is left in the jars. It's just saying how much it's using out of what it needs to. And how much it's, well, how much it got left, actually, because it's counting down to 0. And after this, it should take the items. And then we should have it. So maybe this will be my first major infusion run. As long as it succeeds. Everything, please go in. Infuse. It's working. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, that's just gonna rotate forever now? Fair enough. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Did I ever scan you? I didn't scan steak. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, let me put this on in Triumph. I did. Okay, just in case. Okay, you can't shift click it into your slots, apparently. That's odd. Oh, it has to be whether or not you have. That's why. So you can choose whether or not you have your goggles or your headband. That's fair enough. So, I look cool enough. Either way, it's that time again. So, this has been Glitch Reaper. I hope to hear from y'all later. I'll be logging off, so bye for now.